Here with Sam Tomcazk from Allatoona, top 20 catcher in Georgia in the class of 2025. Sam, man, appreciate the time.
Thank you for inviting me.
So the PBR profile shows a pop time around the low 2s. You got the 70 velo from behind the plate. What are you specifically working on right now in terms of catching?
I work on my transfer just to get that quicker, and just my feet so they can be faster. But that's about it, really. Some framing to get that low strike from my pitcher, and just some of that stuff right there.
So take me inside this scenario. You got a pitcher that's struggling. You got to go out there and have a conversation with him. Are you a guy that's jokey with him? Do you try to calm him down? How do you approach that?
So if it's like a big situation, I go out there and try to calm him down, because his nerves might be a little up. So as a catcher, you got to calm him down a little bit, just let him go back down to earth. So that's just what I mainly do.
How do you grow into that? Because there's also the element of, like, I know if I say this to this guy, it works. If this guy, it doesn't work. How do you kind of learn those ins and outs?
Just knowing your pitcher, really, and then just saying those stuff to him, and just to make it feel comfortable on the mound, stuff like that. How
long does that process take for you to really get to know a guy in terms of how that works?
If it's a new team, probably a week, but usually a couple days, just to talk to him and just really get to know him.
Is there anything so I know guys are behind the plate, they love to control the run game, they don't want anybody to steal on them, but if you can just make that slight move to make a ball a strike, is there much better than that when you're behind the plate?
There's not much better than that. It's just it's a good feeling to, you have your pitcher knowing that he can throw it anywhere and you've got it.
What are the kind of, things that you've had to learn along the way in terms of body positioning and whatnot to make those balls become strikes?
I've had to learn a lot. You gotta shift your weight and stuff like that, just to make it look like a strike. Because if you're just catching it out there, it looks like it's a super far ball out. So it's pretty good stuff.
During the fall, some guys will, at the plate, they'll say, okay, I'm going to work on going oppo this time of the year. I'm going to work on really how I hit off speed. What's that focus for you right now?
For me, I just try to stay up the middle, because if you stay up the middle, you'll be able to hit anywhere. Because if you're a little late, it'll just go opposite field. If you're a little early, you'll just pull it a little bit. But that's what I mainly work on, just to keep my approach good.
Okay, so let's see it in motion here. I'm gonna have you grab your bat and take us through your setup. Sound good?
All right. So how I go into my swing, I make sure that my hands are knuckle to knuckle, so it's just an easy swing, so I can flick my wrist a little bit. But when I get up in the box, I got my plant, and then I make sure I am 50-50 with my weight. So then I'm able to turn, and then I catch the ball out in front. That's what I mainly do. So if I'm a little late, it's opposite field. If I'm a little early, it's over the shortstop's head.
Sam, man, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Make sure everyone's following LakePoint Sports on all our social media channels. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube for so much more of the athletes to come here to show out.